Ready to drop the hottest album of all time. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays for new comic books coming out on October the What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays for new comic books coming out on October the 25th, 2017. What's up, everybody, again, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays. As you can tell, we have a nice setup now. We have a nice mic in here, and as you heard earlier, yes, I was about to drop the hottest album of the summer, so look out for that. So enough fooling around. We have a lot of comic books that's coming out this week. We also have an announcement. We have a separate Weekly Wednesdays for our Halloween special for Comicfest coming this Saturday. So this Saturday, October the 28th, Comicfest comes here at Multiverse Core Comics. It's from 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. On the second video for Weekly Wednesdays Comicfest special, there's going to be a lot of reveals that we're going to show you, all the free comic books, as well as a couple of information about some contests that we're going to be having. We do have a lot of comic books that came out this week, so without further ado, let's get through all these books. First up, as always, we will go through the hardcovers and trade paperback. This is actually a very special week because we're actually going to divide the hardcovers and trade paperback because there is a lot that came out. So we're going to go with independent, anime, and all that stuff. We're going to bundle them all up to one. So for the independent, this is I Am Hero, the omnibus number 1. This is volume 1 right here. Has been a lot, really popular in our store. And here is volume 3. And as you know, some of you might know, we have volume 4 and 5 at the store currently right now as well. This is My Little Pony Legends of Magic volume 1. This has been a great hit for a few of our subscribers in here. It's actually specially requested by one of our subscribers here. Moving on to some Rick and Morty, we have the Rick and Morty Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. And finally, this is a reorder of Rick and Morty Little Poopy Superstar. I didn't, I should have read that before, but yeah, we had this reordered. Okay, moving on. Michael Turner's Phantom continues here at the store too as well. Here's another special order from someone here at the store. Tomb Raider Volume 1, this is Season of the Witch. This is basically chronicling the beginnings of our heroine. Rat Queens number 1 and Rat Queens number 3. I should say volume 3, the other one's volume 1. And finally, this was this actually came up on one of our order forums, and it's one of those things that transcend 2 generations. This is actually a really good book that to have at least at your home, just to have a read once in a while when you're by yourself or something. This is the whole collection of For Better or For Worse. This completes the whole library from, you can see right here, volume 1 from 1979 to 1982. And this is actually a really good book to read. It's very uplifting and it's very funny too as well. If you have not heard of this book, definitely something that you may want to check out here at the store. And here's one for DC. This is Shazam. This collects the whole story of Shazam from the New 52 era from DC. Here's another one that's specially ordered by one of our subscribers here. This is Daredevil Born Again. And everyone that's been curious about Civil War number 2, this collects the whole Civil War itself. This is Civil War number 2, volume 1. And Marvel's Runaway hit from last month, or I guess from a few months, I guess expanding from July, I guess it's not from a few months, but expanding since July. This is the WMD. This also has the introduction of Weapon H. Moving on to hardcovers, this is volume 1 of Injustice 2. And this one here is again from DC. Wildstorm is celebrating their 25-year anniversary. This cover right here is an original cover from Jim Lee himself. This also collects some selected issues that's been popular, as well as some issues that was not written because, as you guys might have known, Wildstorm was canceled. But there are some issues that they reprinted That was from few years ago. I'm gonna say from 9 years ago. But there's some that did not print, and they're all in here. And finally, everyone that's waiting for this is basically the Secret Empire. So a lot of people actually requested the Secret Empire hardcover because they didn't want to collect the whole Secret Empire itself. So they just want to get the hardcover itself. This collects all of the Secret Empire, including some of the tie-ins as well. And here's we have two things that came out for special order, and this is definitely for the hardcore gamers itself, just like myself. So if you guys don't come in and buy this, I may have to take this home with me. This is the Art of Overwatch. This actually has all of the Blizzard's basically all their arts, all the way down from sketches and to the final art of the Overwatch characters. And again, if you guys don't come and actually purchase this, I may have to take it home. This is the Art of Overwatch Ultimate Edition cover. Actually, it's a case itself. It opens up. It looks magnificent. There are some sketches in here exclusively just for this. I can't open it. I don't want to open it, but definitely for the hardcore gamers. So please come and pick this up because I will have to take this home. First up are the special orders for this week. We have Clue number 2. Rose number 1, this is a special order again. This is the second printing. We also have Rose number 5, and here is another Rose. This is Rose number 2, and this is Rose number 3, and finally Rose number 6. Moving on to the independent, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 75. As you can tell, it is nice and glossy. This is actually an extra size, so it feels as if it's actually a book itself, but when you actually see this book on the shelf, it's gonna look nice and glossy, and it's gonna have some weight onto it too as well. Next up, this is Mass Effect number 4. This is Doctor Who number 11, the 11th Doctor. Hi-Fi Fight Club number 3. Rick and Morty number 31. And here's the Rick and Morty number 31 variant cover as well. Ghostbusters Answer the Call number 1. And here is the Ghostbusters number 1 Answer the Call variant movie cover. It's also a wraparound based out of the movie that came out this summer. Angelic number 2, Ash versus the Army of Darkness number 4, and here is the Ash versus the Army of Darkness number 4 variant cover. Gasolina number 2, Saga chapter 48, and here is Mighty Morphin Power Ranger number 20. So if you guys got the chance to view our brand new show that drops every Mondays at 12 p.m., you'll probably saw or heard that we were talking about the Power Rangers number 20, that they have the whole, I guess it's not a controversy, but a lot of a storyline where the Red Ranger is actually a female, and then the yellow and the pink Rangers are males. Is Power Rangers 1966, not 1960, I apologize. This is that book in here that we were talking about. It's I got a good glance at it. It's actually a pretty good read, so definitely something that you might want to check out. Exo Man of War number 8, and here is what everyone's been waiting for the independent circuit too as well. One of them is Bloodshot number 2. This is one of the books that's written by Jeff Lemire. Lola XOX number 4. Here is the Lola XOX number 4 variant cover. Outcast issue number 31, and Violin Love number 9. Fliver Bomb number 4, and if I'm not mistaken, here is Sister of Sorrow. This is the last book, number 4. Here is a new book for Image. This is / Resurrection. So I guess it's not really a new book. I guess it's a sequel, but yeah, it's / number 1, Resurrection. This is the / Resurrection variant cover number 1, and the other variant cover itself. Moving on to Marvel, this is Moon Girl, and, well, question mark, I guess, so she's gonna have to pick a new sidekick or a new partner. This is Moon Girl number 24. Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale Tale, this is number 4. Silver Surfer number 14. Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider number 9. Here is Thor, Where Walk and Frost Giants. This is number 1. I believe this is only a one-shot, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know if this is is a continuing. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Go ahead and comment below, but I think this is a one-shot here. And here is the Thor where walked the Frost Giant one-shot number 1 variant cover. Star Wars Mace Windu number 3. Weapon H, this is Weapon X number 10. It's kind of glossy. Thanos number 12. Punisher number 17. And here is the Punisher Platoon number 2. Moving on to Legacy Initiative for Marvel. This is America Legacy Part 1 number 8. And here is the America number 8 Legacy Part 1 variant cover. US Avengers Legacy. This is Part 1, number 11. Here is the US Avengers number 11 variant cover. Captain Marvel number 25. This is Dark Origins Part 1. Jean Grey number 8. This is Psych Wars Part 1. And here is the Jean Grey variant cover as well. The Fall of Peter Parker continues here at Amazing Spider-Man number 790. Here is the all-new Wolverine Orphan of X storyline continues. This is number 26. X-Men Blue number 14. This is continuing the Mojo Worldwide story arc. This is Part 4. Moving on to DC Comics, they have a huge week this week. There's so much DC that came this week. I'm not even sure we're going to be able to put them all out, but we will. We'll try to squeeze them all in. First off for DC is Scooby-Doo Team Up. This is number 31 featuring The Atom. Here is Space Ghost number 2. We were supposed to receive this a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, we have them now. This is Space Ghost number 2. Here is a new one from DC Young Animals. This is Mother Panic number 12. Here is Mother Panic number 12 variant. Blue Beetle number 14. The Summer of Lies continues in Batgirl number 16. And here is the Batgirl number 16 variant cover as well. This is Hellblazer, the Inspiration Game number 15. And the Hellblazer number 15 variant cover as well. Gotham City Garage number 2. Batman Beyond number 13. And here is Batman Beyond number 13 variant cover as well. Teen Titans begins a new story arc. This is the return of Kid Flash number 13. And here is the Teen Titans number 13 variant cover as well. The Secret History of Task Force X continues here. This is Suicide Squad number 28. And here is the Suicide Squad number 28 variant cover as well. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps continues with Mind Games number 31. And here is the Mind Games Hal Jordan variant cover number 31 as well. If you guys haven't picked this up yet, you are definitely missing out on a great storyline. This is Panic in the Microverse Justice League number 17. And here is the JLA number 17 variant cover as well. We're doing something different with Wonder Woman this week. We ordered a lot of the variant covers. So this is Wonder Woman number 33. Detective Comics continues the Lonely Place of Living concerning Tim Drake escaping Mr. Oz. This is number 967. Here is the Detective Comic 967 variant cover as well. Action Comics number 990 continues the Oz Effect storyline. This is part 4. And here is the part 4 lenticular number 990 Oz Effect variant cover. Kind of nice actually. Can you see that there? Yep. Okay. And here is one of the release that everyone's waiting for all month. My suggestion is try to read 1 page per day, and maybe it could last for a whole month, because once you read this, you pretty much have to wait a whole month for it. This is Nightwing New Order number 3. Now moving on to the Dark Knights initiative for DC, and I will tell you this, we have received a lot of copies this time around, so you guys are all good. I know that some did not receive their copies last week, and they're gonna have to receive it this week because of the way Diamond is shipping these Dark Knights, I guess these Dark Knights metal tie-ins and one-shots, but we were lucky enough to actually receive all 108 of this one right here. This is Bats Out of Hell. It's considered as a tie-in, but it relates directly to the whole metal series. I don't know why it's called a tie-in, but I guess it's because it's tying in on different issues. I get it. I know one of you probably just said that, you know, while you're watching this, but I think that this should have been on the main line of metal. But this is Bats Out of Hell Part 1 Flash number 33 tie-in. And here is the variant cover for Bats Out of Hell Part 1 tie-in. And finally, the big book for the metal line for DC. Here is the Batman the Merciless one-shot. It's nice and blue. I will tell you this. I believe it was Jason Fabok that revealed something about this book, but it's going to be part of the question. So if you're still watching and you didn't fast forward to the question, that's your biggest hint right now. So we have now come to the time for the contest this week. But before we do that, we will let you guys know who won the contest last week. So if you guys remember, the contest last week was for the question, for the Mighty Thor number 700. The winner will definitely get this copy here. The question was the Cable Legacy that came out last week. There were 7 characters there. We gave you one already, which is Cable himself. We want you guys to name the other 6 people there. Now, we want you guys to tell us. I'm just checking. I'm just checking right now the answer because I don't have it memorized. We wanted you guys to tell us the right answer, but there was one answer there that actually literally entertained us in here. It was so wrong, it entertained us, but this is not going to be an everyday occurrence, or a weekly occurrence, I should say. It's just that this one made us laugh. We will give extra credit to the person that, we will pick one person that actually got it right, and we'll give it to them for 50 off. But there's one person that actually wrote the completely wrong answer, but it just made us laugh in here at the store. So the winner for this week is Anna Ramos. So what she said was, it was pretty hilarious. So she said that she completely ignored Cable, and she said it was Pickle Rick, Starfire, Stabby Fingers, Raiden, Hellfire, and apparently Deadshot is part of them too as well. It was completely wrong and out of the park. It's just one of those things that kind of made us laugh a little bit. So, Anna, this is all yours. Come by the store. We will send you a quick message just to verify, just to give you some keywords so that we know who you are. But this is all yours. Come by in the store and this will be yours. But like I said before, there is one person that we are going to pick, someone that actually got the answer right. And we will, we actually already picked someone. It's going to be Jonathan Martinez. Jonathan Martinez said it was Dupe, Armor, Shatterstar, Longshot, Blank, X23. And for bonus answer why he actually won, he said these are all before the all-new Wolverine, which is fantastic. So, Jonathan, come by and you will get this book right here for 50% off. We will also send you a message just so that we know who you are. Just some keywords that you're going to present to us when you come pick this up. Finally, for this week's contest, we will raffle off. Let me see here. I have it here somewhere. Perfect. So, sorry, I just had to reach for this. So, we will be raffling off a copy of the Batman the Merciless. So, this is the Merciless in here, the one-shot for Dark Knight's Metal. If I'm not mistaken, this is close, I guess, second to the last one. I guess that the Batman Who Laughs wouldn't count, but I guess we'll count it, so third last one. So this is Batman the Merciless. We will be raffling this off. The question is, where did the inspiration come from? There is a specific name, there's a specific painting that this comes from. So essentially, Jason Fabok took the, I believe it's Jason Fabok. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment down below if you find out who it is or who the artist is. But I'm pretty sure it was Jason Fabok. He said that he drew inspiration from a certain painting when he did this cover. Name that painting. So, I know the questions is getting a little bit harder and harder. We're trying to make it as hard as possible. I don't know how hard that the answer is. But that is the question for this week. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in to Weekly Wednesdays. Make sure that you tune in to our brand new show called Uncensored Reviews. That is every Mondays at 12 p.m. This is season 1. So we're going to go through the season, and each season there's going to be 8 episodes. The only thing that's continuing that there's no season is Weekly Wednesdays, because we do that weekly for everybody. But definitely season 1, episode 1 of Uncensored Reviews is already online. It's on our YouTube channel there. I'm gonna send out their link in there too as well, down below. But it's under our new banner, MCC Presents, a YouTube exclusive. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go ahead and see it. It's a 1-hour special, Uncensored Reviews, but it's a 30 minutes show. So, but just because of the pilot, it's just a 1-hour special. With that being said, I will let you know too as well, there is 2 more shows that's heading your way, so keep a watch on that. We are giving you more content in our YouTube channel. We're definitely growing that YouTube channel that circles around you, our viewers, and our customers. What's up everybody, again, and welcome to Weekly Wednesday. This is the Comicfest special. There are a lot of books that's actually going to be coming, that's going to be featured in Comicfest this Saturday. Again, Comicfest is this Saturday, October the 28th, from 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. We will have a con candy machine in here at the store. I know that I've already booked that, so hopefully I'm not too late. We will also have Cosplay Fame that's gonna be coming in here too as well. They're gonna be doing their podcasting here, so definitely come by and say hi. We will also have a sale here in the store. There's gonna be a lot of sale in the store, and obviously we will have free comic books for everybody. Now, with the comic books itself, there is a lot of comic books that we want to feature, but we're just going to feature just a couple of them. So we're just going to make this short, and it's one of those things that you guys just have to come here to actually find out what the other books are. And finally, before we start featuring the books, I will let you know that we do have a karaoke contest that's free for everybody to enter. You don't have to pay for it, nothing at all, and you will have a $100 cash prize. So definitely dust off those vocals, and yeah, and then come see us here on October the 28th. I will have the featured the time and everything across the video here. It's going to be throughout the whole video. You'll see it, so that we can keep reminding you. Without further ado, let's get through all these books. Well, not a lot of books, but let's just get through the books. First up is this book right here. This is the Casper the Friendly Ghost mini book in here as well. I will tell you that the mini books, if you are interested, you can definitely purchase the mini books here on October the 27th, and you can actually give these out instead of candy on Halloween day. So if you would like to get one of these mini books in here, just definitely give us a call. Next up, this is The Witch Boy, and this is Moonlighters, and this one is from IDW. This is Walt Disney Presents Donald Duck's Halloween Scream, and here is Hotel Transylvania, Pokemon Ruby and Starfire. I'm gonna have to do this again. This is actually Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, because I'm gonna get chastised. And finally, for one of the books that we want to feature is the wrap-up, and this one is from Young Nook Studios. This is Malika. I believe it says Dragon Trials. And here's one for Viz Media. This is Shiver. This one is from Zenescope. This is Grim Tales of Terror. And this one is from Dark Horse. This is Hellboy and the BPRD 1953. And finally, for the books, this is from DC. This is one of those free ones. This is Batman #1. Another thing that we want to feature too as well, I guess not another thing, the final thing that we want to feature as well, it's a little bit on a scare size. in this store in here, as you guys know, our pops and our pop vinyls, Funko Pops, we specialize on exclusive rares and the popular ones here. So that's why every time we get a rare and exclusive, we always post it on our social media at our Instagram and our Facebook first, just to keep it fair. The fastest that one rare one that's have gone, I believe, was within 5 minutes that the store opened. We open at 10 a.m. every day, 10 a.m. Monday to Friday, and we have one of our customers that came in here at 10:05. So, but that's neither here or there, I guess. So what we're going to be featuring that is going to be exclusive for Comicfest this year. This is limited to 5. So the first 5 people that actually comes here on Comicfest will and does want to get this Funko here. I guess this will be it. The Emma Frost Comicfest limited edition PX exclusive. So again, if you would like to receive this, please be one of the first 5 people in line here at the store. Now, each time that we do have an event here at the store, we do have lineups that's happening. So far, we've had 3 events, including our inauguration back in August, and the lineup has just definitely one of those things that start growing nowadays. So I know some of you might want to call me and say, hey Tim, how long is the lineup that you're expecting? I can tell you right now, I'm not quite sure. But what I can tell you is that if you want this here, be the first 5 people in line for this exclusive Comicfest Funko Pop Emma Frost. If you guys have any questions, and if you guys have again, well, if you guys have any questions, that's all I have to say. I got nothing else to say. So until next week, bye.